Hey y'all, it's me, Ren, back again for some more playing of Monster Prom. I haven't really developed a schedule yet, so basically I'm just trying things out and seeing if and when people seem most likely to find me out here and watch me. Alright, so it is Wednesday. I didn't stream yesterday. I don't have to stream every day. I have to tell myself that because my anxiety has a tendency to say all or nothing. And if I miss a day, then I'm terrible. But that's not the case. I'm just taking it easy. All right, let's go ahead and play some Monster Prom. We are still working our way through as Yellow. We're still doing the one-player first-term classic. And we're going to stick with the short games for now until I've built up a little bit more stream stamina. We did go ahead and read all of this out on Monday, so go back and watch that one if you want all the nitty-gritty details read out for you. For right now, we're going to go ahead and skip because we know who we are and we know that we are trying to get a date for Monster Prom. All right, so we are still being our lovely button-down Yellow, who is a spirit of fear and awesomeness, I believe, and they are going to be named Ren for me, and we are they today.
All right.
We are they most times, but it doesn't really come up that often. All right, let's go ahead and skip this part as well. We're going to go into our character creation. Teen Wolf, much more than wolves. Got a cool shark. Crazy exes, how to deal when they just won't go. All right, so we're going to do our character creation pop quizzes. Some of these we've run into before, some of them might be new. So this one is the coolest reality show would be, number 1, people in positions of power must face all sorts of questions relevant to their field, and if they fail, they lose their jobs, and society wins. 8 rich people fight in weekly challenges to see who's the best at giving money to you. And 12 experts on the various arts of seduction live in a house where they must face a common challenge, seducing a potato into marriage. Somehow. All right. So this time, we've been making our way through the top 6, and the last one that we have to give a try is Miranda. Now we actually failed to get Vera to date us, but we were able to get special endings for Liam and Damien so far, and just some standard endings from Holly and our big boy Scott. So if we're going after Miranda today, she likes money and charm, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go ahead and get these 8 rich people to give me some money. Yeah, money. Rhinoceros. Oh, he's sweaty. Sweaty rhino. Politics, so real. Time is real. So do you think that this watch and this chain are accessories, or do you think they are additional tattoos? They seem very vibrant and they're made of the same sort of outline fabric, so I'm guessing they're accessories. All right, you build a 100-foot statue commemorating an event so that in 1,000 years, archaeologists can learn something about the people of our time. What does the statue represent? That mind-blowing twist in your favorite TV show that clearly changed the life of everyone forever, unlike all that boring stuff they show on the news? Your least favorite political figure being devoured by a rabid rhinoceri, which are also covered in badass tattoos. That glorious instant when your friends stop you from texting embarrassing stuff to your ex while hella drunk. Let's see, this one is gonna be fun. This one, I mean, it's got swears in it and rabid rhinoceros, so I'm gonna bet that that's boldness. I'm gonna go ahead with this, which I think is smarts. Oh, it's creativity, right. All right, but I was right on fun and boldness. What criteria would you use to name your children? Now, we've seen this one before, and I happen to know that my name plus the second is the one that Miranda goes for. So we're going to set our path on Miranda, our little princess. Our mermaid princess is just going to eat people. Like straight up eat people. She's the shape of water. I have both of my kitties in here with me. They entered and then promptly shut the door so that they can't get out on their own. So I imagine that at some point in time, I'm going to have to get up to let them out. But for right now, they are existing happily with me as I stream. All right, let's take a look at our stats. We got a boost of creativity and money from our questions. We got a little bit of smarts, and we lost a little bit of fun. Lost a little bit of boldness, too. All right, so for Miranda, we definitely need more charm. So let's go to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm. Later, you see Miranda and Vera cornered by the wolf pack, who are watching them like a pack of wolves.
The wolf pack is here!
Hey, how would one of you ladies like to go on a date tonight with the hottest dogs ever to not be literal hot dogs?
What?
I wouldn't. At all.
What a commoner.
This is not at all how I like my courtships to begin. Where are the jewels? Where are the flowers? Where are the bloody heads of my enemies?
Oh man, we'll show you courtship on the court when we win. On the court at sports. We'll show you sportship courtship. Every time I think the guys at this school can't get any dumber. Oh, I get it. You're both shy. Don't worry, our barks are worse than our bites. Except when we're doing sports, because then we can bring it. Yeah. But if neither of you have the confidence to say which one wants to go out with us tonight, we could just choose for you.
That's not right. Dude, these girls are not interested in you. Walk away. Yikes. Like, they're relatively well-intentioned, but you should definitely step in and save one of them. Save one of them, not both of them. Of course, it's that kind of game. But seriously, Wolfpack, get a clue. Tonight, Miranda can't. I have 2 tickets to Cirque du la Mer, underwater show. But you don't want to go out with Vera. I hear snakes have syphilis. All right, well, we're going for Miranda, so we want to get her out of this. And I've got some monies, so I should be able to pass this test. All right, yeah, so wealthy. Miranda's eyes light up like an anglerfish.
How majestic.
Cirque du la Mer? As a little girl, I always wanted to be an aqua gymnast.
Mediocre.
Of course you did.
Until I realized it required hard work and discipline, at which point I decided I was much happier being a princess. But I still love watching it. How thoughtful of you to procure tickets for me and my favorite maidservant. I'll tell you all about it.
Shut down! Let's go write a list of jokes we can make about this awkward loser.
Whatever, you still made Miranda super happy and distracted the wolf pack. So, win! You gain 2 charm and 1 creativity. Ba-ba-ba.
All right.
Okay. So again, it's not really necessary to refocus ourselves. At some point, I'm going to hit all these different lunch tables for y'all so you can see what happens. But for right now, I want to try to get as many of these special endings as I can. You're just about to take a bite of your sandwich when some douchebag rips a hole in the fabric of reality.
It is I, the interdimensional prince. I have searched far and wide for a hero capable of solving the most fiendish riddle for me, the riddle of how to get my TV to switch from HDMI 1 to HDMI 2. I've tried everything short of actually using the remote control.
You heave a deep sigh and accompany the prince to his dimension, where you solve his problem by using the remote control.
You truly are both wise and generous. As a thank you, please allow me to teach you one of my kingdom's customary rituals. Perhaps laser communion might interest you, or reverse baptism, or eggs? The choice is yours.
Fuck that, let's make up our own ritual. How about the ritual where you give me a pile of money and go away? Yeah. This one's probably creativity, because you're making it up on your own. But I want the ritual where you give me a pile of money.
Oh, you mean the right of poor fiscal decision-making. I didn't know you were so well-versed in the ways of my people. Of course, I'd be glad to demonstrate.
The prince dresses up in a golden onesie and hires a chorus of monks to chant,
Why are you doing this?
While he hands you a huge stack of cash. The exchange rate of interdimensional dollars to actual money isn't great, maybe because he keeps doing this, but you still gain 4 money.
Nice.
Well, that worked out well. I've made progress in both charm and money. I do feel like Miranda's the one that has some high standards, and I might not get away with having anything under a 5. So let's go outdoors, have a little rave, get our fun up a little bit. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point, there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain 2 fun. Oh. After all that, you decide to look for a spot outside the school where to get some good sunbathing. Yeah, sure, all those words make sense, sure. But you fail to focus on your sunbathing since you see Scott and Miranda deep in conversation.
It's a sport games thing, Miranda. I think I'm a good boy, but there's something that just gets me growling when I see that opposing team.
Yuck!
Oh, Scott, believe me, I understand better than you may think. It's exactly how I feel about those horrendous air people.
What?
Air people?
Yes, Scott, obviously the air people. I know I've told you about them before. They're the sworn enemy of the mer people, and they must all be destroyed if they refuse to accept our superiority.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. All of them? That sounds really hard.
It will be. They're a horrible, ruthless nation of feathery socialists who refuse to bend a knee no matter how many times my father invades. They don't like guacamole, Scott. They eat the crusts of their peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Ugh, disgusting!
They wear socks with sandals.
Whoa! Socks with sandals?
Are you really that concerned about that, Scott? And fanny packs.
Oh man, that's a pretty scary enemy, Miranda. Well, what are the mer people gonna do about it?
Not the mole people. That's a different thing. That's a great question, Scott. We've tried reasoning with them through bombs, chemical warfare, and torture, but they're entirely unreceptive. It's really weird that wouldn't sway the air people, but maybe you can step in and help. Scott and Miranda probably have different takes on what the best strategy would be, so think hard about what you pitch. All right, reach a truce, use your great cheerleading skills to put an end to this feud, wipe them out, make the Air Kingdom the Mer Kingdom by flooding the entire sky. Okay, so the one that Miranda wants is going to be this one. I don't know if this is bold or what. We're gonna see. I get the feeling that I might fail this. Oh, it was creative. Awesome. Yes, of course, that's a brilliant idea, Ren. It's almost as if you know the old adage from my kingdom. If you can't bring your enemy underwater to drown them in the Mer Kingdom, bring the Mer Kingdom to their kingdom and drown them there.
Oh, that's a good adage, Miranda. Also, what's an adage?
No time to explain, Scott. Let's start Operation Flood the Entire Sky. Here, take a bucket full of water. Glory to the Mer people!
Hooray!
Sorry, I keep accidentally flipping to another screen. That's why there's these weird little pauses, but whatever. They both start throwing water into the sky, which naturally falls to the ground again, forming a small puddle. In my mind, this worked differently.
No, Miranda, look! The water is covering like a third of an inch of the sky.
That's the ground, Scott.
No, now that's underwater, and before it was above water. So technically, part of the sky. Just like a very low part of the sky.
Oh, I see. It is true. Let's fill the buckets. Sooner or later, we will fill the whole sky. You're right.
Wink, wink. Yeah, I'm a glass half full guy. Or should I say, sky half full guy. Wink.
You just said wink out loud? That's really charming.
No time for compliments. Mary, Ren, let's flood the skies.
I'm sorry your voice suddenly changed, Scott. I don't know why I did you dirty like that. Huzzah! You spend several hours throwing water into the sky with little to no effect. Still, it seems Miranda thinks you're a warfare genius. Huzzah! You gain 2 creativity and 1 boldness.
All right.
All right, let's see. Let's go to the bathroom. Our boldness is terrible. Time to poop. That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You gain 0 shits, but nope, wait. You give 2, nope. Start again. You give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. Sigh, woe is me. Sigh. Could Miranda possibly be doing this because she wants attention? Only one way to find out. Oh, hello, I didn't see you there as I was standing here suffering gallantly in silence. She did, and she wasn't, but okay. I had the most tragic injustice befall me earlier this morn. I was rejected from our school's water polo team. They claimed I was mistaken about how polo is conducted underwater. Excuse me, but I was raised underwater. How is one even supposed to play water polo without a heavily armored seahorse as a mount? How, I ask you? Perhaps I offended them when I implied they were too impoverished to afford sea steeds. If so, why, I would love to make reparations. But it may be too soon for me to show my face. Would you be so kind as to take them the gift of this omelet to begin the healing? I'm told that peasants consider eggs to be a delicacy. Obviously. And what would make the gesture even better is the personal touch of toppings, caviar, eel, chocolate-covered sand crabs. They'll never forget this was a present from a Mer princess. An elegant stenciled card with your sincerest apologies, a list of all their fears, and a bundle of compromising photographs. I don't know what either of these are. This one seems charming, possibly creative, possibly smart. This one could be fun. I'm just gonna go with this one. Oh, thank goodness, so creative. Why, yes, of course. Chocolate-covered sand crabs, the food of my people. Nothing says fit for a mermaid princess like a breakfast of seafood. As we say in my kingdom, wake up and smell the slowly rotting whale carcass, and then come have a bite before we head off to the day's executions. I'm sure you have a similar saying here. Thank you so much for your service, my hero, and Godspeed to you and your seafood-filled omelet. Oh, and make sure to take lots of pictures of them eating the eggs, so we can all remember how generous I was. Sweet. Less sweet in that now you have to carry eggs filled with dead fish across campus to the water polo club's headquarters. But did you see how happy Miranda looked? Happy as a clam who wasn't baked into an omelet. You gained 2 charm and 1 creativity. It's time for lunch again.
All right.
We're still gonna be boosting stats. Hey, you find the Slayer sitting alone at a table. Is she even a student or what?
This isn't possible.
Wait! You're choosing to sit with me? For some reason, no one ever intentionally sits next to me. I usually have to ambush them and threaten to kill them. I wonder why. It's a mystery. Anyway, I'm really happy I'm flattered that, I actually, wouldn't give a shit about you under normal circumstances, but today I'm on a quest. Yeah, that's right. I'm not emotionally vulnerable. I'm just on a quest to slay the werewolf of Wall Street, and I need a monster sidekick. You're gonna help me, obviously. I just need to know what your class is. Are you a fighter, a mage, a cleric? Out with it. Oh, you're something much better. You're Okay. Party Smith is gonna be fun. Gunhaver is gonna be boldness. Let's get some fun. Party Smith. A party smith? How is being able to craft a wicked party from nothing going to help me slay the werewolf of Wall Street? Oh well, I already committed to bringing you along. I suppose you can be my scrappy comic relief. Clearly, the Slayer is uninitiated in the mysteries of the party smith. You set out to prove her wrong. Oh, I realized I already picked this answer. Oh no, I have alerts. What are my alerts? Oh, my alerts dropped I'm dropping frames. It don't matter. This game, it don't matter. It doesn't matter. Anyway, by organizing a party so baller that only a fool would miss it, you manage to lure the werewolf of Wall Street out in the open. But what he doesn't know is that the guest list for your party included basically just a fuck ton of knives and wolfsbane. The wolf dies how he lived, high as balls on cocaine. I already chose this answer. I should have chosen the other one. Oh well. All right. Well, that was probably... Oh, yeah, no, she's shoutier. She's mad. All right. Well, was probably a fluke, but I'll hit you up if we do a sequel or a spinoff. And let me know if you want to sit with me at lunch again. You probably won't, but who knows? The world is a crazy place. For your top-notch party smithing, you gain 4 fun. All right, we're going to get smarter today. We're going to get smarter now. We're going to go to class and get smarter. Girls, go to college to get more knowledge. That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 smarts. Oh, woe is me! Alas and alack a day! Miranda throwing a hissy fit? Must be Tuesday. Still, what else are you gonna do? Study? Oh, hello! Don't mind me. I'm simply enduring the most horrible injustice to happen to anyone ever. You shan't believe such cruelty. Okay, the shan't threw me off and I tried to go British with it. I gotta stick with your little valley princess kind of thing. You shan't believe such cruelty could happen at our own school, but just today, Mrs. the Loch Ness Monster told me that I shall be receiving a B+ in her class. A B+, and all because I seldom attended. Does she not understand the importance of my daily royal manicures? Such a horrid grade will surely cause father to cease paying for my seahorse insurance as punishment. And then how shall suitors call upon me? Oh, the tragedy. If only someone knew of a way I could, I don't know, perhaps break into Principal Giant Spider's office, access his private computer, and alter my grades. Pardon me? Stick a web of flies outside the principal's office. When he goes out to eat, you sneak in to cheat. Burst into tears. Spiders hate tears. So I think tears is creativity and charm, so we're going to go with that one. Burst into tears. What a splendid idea! Crying is what I'm third best at. Miranda goes into Principal Giant Spider's office and, without missing a beat, bursts into tears. Principal, everything is horrible. This could be because I'm having my monthly trouble. Panicked, Principal Spider grabs a tissue in each of his 8 arms and shoves them all at Miranda before fleeing outside. With him gone, you pop out of the suspiciously large valise Miranda brought in with her and hack the system in no time. Look at that! I have an A+. I guess I underestimated my own amazingness. I am very surprised by this development. I suppose as long as we're here, I might as well fill this thumb drive with top secret school security footage. No reason. That seems on the level. Definitely don't ask any follow-up questions. Just gain 3 boldness and be cool. All right, y'all, I'm going to let you in on a secret. It's one of those 3-part special endings.
All right.
And I don't remember what they want from me. All right, so it's not going to be this morning. This morning I gotta. Let's be creative. Let's be creative. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. Miranda is sitting on her throne. She had her servants bring it here, of course. She looks quite worried. You ask what's up. Do you think this play is fabulous? Because it decidedly is not. On my father's chart of royal fabulousness, it would rank just below the village pig humping festival. It must be more fabulous. 'Tis my duty as a princess to make it so. But the sheer barbarity has paralyzed my mind. What to do? Alter the script so that it is about your kingdom. It might be vulgar, but it will inspire and educate the presence. Take the leading role. Nothing could make it more fabulous than your royal presence. All right, I think this might be creativity and this might be charm. I'm going to go with this one. All right, so creative. A perfectly lovely idea. But our royal family has such a long and storied history. What subject should form the focus of the play? The liberation of the Tritons from their land? The glorious constitution that relieved people of their rights? I know, the referendum in which 146% of the citizens decided that fathers should rule forever. What princess doesn't like propaganda? You've got a bright future as a royal bard ahead of you. You gain 2 charm and 1 creativity. Excellent. Now it's lunchtime. 1 more chance to bump my stats.
All right.
Got some interdimensional prince shenanigans. You're just trying to enjoy a meal in peace when space untwists itself to reveal the interdimensional prince.
Greetings, my love.
Most glorious hero, thank the squid star I've found you. I've been confounded by the most fiendish riddle. A riddle that has vexed me for days, nay weeks. The riddle of how to change the ringtone on my new smartphone. This interface is more torturous than my palace labyrinth. For real? You grab the prince's phone, change his ringtone to butts, all about those butts by the Booty Bros. My hero, what seems difficult to me is trivial to you, and you even guessed which ringtone I desired. A true all-time classic from the 6th dimension. There's only one way I can repay you, by bestowing upon you a superpower of your choice. I can do that. I'm a prince of another dimension. I can do all kinds of crazy things you don't know about. All kinds of crazy things besides use his phone, apparently. And he really only gives you 2 superpower options. Telepathy and an ass that won't quit. All right, this one's smartness, I'm pretty sure. This one, I think, is charm. We need to get our smarts up above 10 just to be safe. The prince whacks you on the head with his telepathy rod, granting you access to the minds of others.
right in the middle of a high school cafeteria at lunchtime. You are overwhelmed with images. A goblin's butt problems, a genie's foot fetish, 2 swamp creatures imagining each other naked. It's too much. You plead with the prince to downgrade your ability to telepathy, but only when you're drunk.
Very well. Your wish is my command.
Perfect. Now you have an excuse to get drunk before every quiz. Until now, it was just a regular alcoholism. You gain 4 smarts, despite the loss of brain cells. Oh, the time is here. I gotta let one of my cats out because they figured out they've shut themselves in.
All right.
Just a moment. Here we go. Now we're gonna take bets on how long it takes for them to come back in and shut the door again. We'll see if I can get done. Oh, now they're playing at the door. Okay. Where am I going? It's evening, week 3. This is going to be the one where I make or break it with Amanda. Not Amanda. Who's Amanda? Miranda. That's who I'm dating. Let's see. What's my least? Let's just go ahead and go to the library, beef up our money one last time. That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs, playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain 2 money. Oh my word, what a wonderful, beautiful, exciting day. I hope someone can share in my joy. My great aunt sea monster Unholy Terror McCrackenface O Cthulhu has just received an award for her work with shipwrecks. She's now one of their leading causes. I want to send her my congratulations, but no one from the Postal Service will go near her lair for fear of their lives. If only some brave hero would volunteer to deliver this important and time-sensitive missive. Why is a letter of congratulations so time-sensitive, you ask? Well, it's because of, well, you see, it's that these are very special congratulations with instructions to do something congratulatory for herself, you know. Just get her the letter. Here's something fishy about this request, but you've never let that stop you before. You come up with a foolproof plan. Hire Scuba, the underwater taxi service, to deliver the letter for you. Dynamite the toilet, dive into the sewer, and swim there yourself. Okay. So I think this is smarts and this is boldness. So we're going to go with smarts and just pray that we've got the right... Oh, it's wealthy. Oh, right, because you were hiring something. Always remember, if it's something you have to spend money for, it usually takes money. Shocking. With just a touch of a button, you're able to call a scuba to drive her to your school. You give them very specific instructions as to the latitude and longitude, but conveniently leave out the part about the sea monster. A few days later, you see the fruits, the man, of your labor. Ah, you wonderful person! The letter reached Great Aunt Sea Monster Unholy Terror McCrackenface O Cthulhu. Oh, I almost got through it all. With no problem. She was ever so grateful for the delicious midnight snack. She said she would act on the letter immediately. Act on the congratulations that I sent by thanking me, which she did. So it's all over and neatly wrapped up now, and nothing further happening here. Yep, seems entirely legit. Great Aunt Sea Monster Unholy Terror McCrackenface O Cthulhu gained a crunchy victim of gig culture, and you gained 3 charm. A lot of these ones have been threefers instead of 1 and 2. Normally it's 2 of one trait and 1 of another, but I feel like this game I've gotten a couple different threefers. All right, y'all, we succeeded all 3 of the special quest thingies, interactions, is that what I want to call them? Encounters, questions. But we're going for Miranda. Hey Miranda, you want to go prom with me? Hey girl. My shadowy body really makes your hair and eyes pop, my girl. I would look so good next to you. Prom? Sure. How could I say no to my beautiful accomplice? What do I mean by accomplice? I mean, it was clear all this time, right? I stole some eggs from that sea monster, and then my serfs cooked an omelet, and you took pictures of the water polo team eating it. And remember when we totally stole the addresses of the whole team from Principal Giant Spider's computer? Such good times. And then it was just a matter of delivering the pictures and the addresses to the sea monster, who, by my calculations, will soon be hunting all of those unpolite peasants down. Impolite, I think, is the right word. But I'm not going to tell Miranda that because she would have me fed to a sea monster. They rejected me, and I'm sure it has always been clear that you do not reject Miranda Vanderbilt. So, in a way, it was all on them, right? It has been so sweet of you, my charming knight in shining armor. Damn. You feel a bit bad, both for being an accomplice to multiple manslaughter and for feeling weirdly aroused by Miranda's ruthlessness. But love is blind, so a date it is. You have a delightful evening, and in the end, isn't that what counts? Isn't it? By the end of it, Miranda even invites you to her house to show you the corpses of the water polo team, which she's had stolen from their funerals.
This way they'll learn.
You're still troubled by the fact that kind of excites you. But obviously Miranda isn't troubled about being excited by a successful merciless vendetta. Stupid, sexy vendetta. I don't want to have sex on a bed of skulls, though. I don't. So you end up celebrating your victory and feasting over what's left of her enemies. Woohoo! One new secret ending. One new secret ending. 3 of 34. All right, you don't need. I'm best at impersonating a plate of spaghetti. Miranda's quote. This was a pleasant school, if only a bit over water-ish for my taste. It was fine. It's fine. I did fine. Got some new of these. Let's see what happens. All right. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd of our lives. After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Miranda uses her vast knowledge of serfs to get a job handpicking the best serfs for other people. Unsurprisingly, she ended up leaving her serfs to do the work. Liam kept doing art so hard that he eventually evaporated and became the concept of coolness itself. As he left the physical plane, the last thing Liam did was give everyone a condescending look. Polly graduated from doing lots of ayahuasca, and now she appears to... graduated from doing lots of ayahuasca, and now she appears to hallucinating people and acts as their spirit animal. For those 3 weeks, the monster prom seemed larger than life, and then it was just gone, just like that. The battle for monster prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. I told you that the world was gonna end, and you had 15 minutes to spend with me or your friends. See, guys, if I listen to it long enough, I understand the words and can sing along better. And I'm going to listen to this song so much. All right, we got a new unlocked thing. Prepare to bring chaos and destruction to this realm. It's party time. I don't know what unlocks this, but I think it's trying to go to prom with each of the 6 main characters. You've unlocked 6 new images in the gallery. Let's look at the gallery. New endings. So here, our stupid, sexy Damien. And here's our lovely Miranda Polaroid. Or no, okay. That wasn't the Polaroid, that was the end cap. Now we're gonna go look for the Polaroid. Oh, and see, we've got 5 out of 6. You succeeded date Polaroids. We gotta get Vera to date me when I'm yellow. You warm the coldest day. I wonder if Miranda is more susceptible to cold or less susceptible to cold. I mean, under the ocean, temperatures can vary wildly. Food for thought. All right, where's our new behind-the-scenes pictures? Who's this? Oh, it's Liam. He used to have a hipster mustache. Oh, look at all these potential hipster boys. Liam. Hipster Liam. Such cute outfits that we don't get to see. Not see yet, anyway. Oh, look, it's me. It me. I'm shading this little devil guy from the sunshine. Hi, cutie. All right, well, that's another route done for the day. I'm very happy that I was able to get another special ending. Not that the regular endings aren't fun too, but you know, I'm hunting those rare bears. Is that anything? Is rare bears or something? Who knows? Anyway, thank you all for joining me when and if you do, and if not, well, thanks to me. Have a great day, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Bye.